This is Robert, Ride to Walk, where I ride for mobility, calling everyone to come along for another ride where we can talk and laugh and enjoy the great outdoors. The sweltering hot outdoors. It feels a lot better when you're moving and in the shade. Right to the left there are some nasty mosquitoes that swarm like nothing I've ever seen before. We'll leave them behind. We're headed from Karnak to Belknap, Illinois. That was an interesting bird sound. I have a feeling, I don't know, maybe I will. Depends on what comes up. But since I've already made videos coming down, mile marker 234. Since I've already made videos coming down and going around the wetland center and coming back up to Karnak, I will probably take this footage and let the editor just condense it and pick the best spots and just make a short little video and see how that comes out. See if that's see, this is going to be like 10 miles. So it's going to be quite a long video. And I don't really have any range problems, so I'm not going to cut it up and use it like that. I think I'll just probably hope the editor can make it into like 5 minutes of interesting footage, and may match it up to one of my songs or a couple of my songs, depending on how big it is. Look at there. You see that? There's apparently a huge tree fell over the path, and somebody's been here to take care of it, cut it up. Thank you to the groundskeepers. This here, right to the right, if I do just cut this up for highlights, this would be a highlight then. Definitely breaks up the video. This is the Gene Campbell Memorial, dedicated, we found out when we came here, dedicated in, I think it was October. It was the year 2000 for sure. And it's really a nice lookout on a very pleasant day. It would be a good place for a birder, a bird watcher, whatever they want to call them. I think they call themselves birders now. Gene Campbell Farewell Memorial Overlook, grassy slough preserve. Slough. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's take a picture of it. One with the bike, one without the bike. And be back on our way. Let's see, we'll have to get almost trying to go down the cow path there. Let's see, we've gone 12.3 miles, 12.9 miles. So that's 20 miles exactly, because we had 7.1. I wonder if in the editor, if you can, it'd be nice if you could say, make it 7 minutes, or make it 6 minutes, or make it 5 minutes, or, you know, whatever, a specific timeline. It'll probably just put it together. Yeah, and all of my talking right now will not be on there then. But I'll talk, because you never know. I might change my mind. Maybe a deer come through and or something will happen that it's not planned or accounted for, and then say, hey, I want to make that into an actual video. There's a bench. There's benches all along the, seems like they're everywhere when you're riding a bike because you're going by fast, but if you're hiking, you need those. Yeah, the motor on this bike is not quiet. Mile marker 232. Okay, this is the little town we were completely unaware of. Belknap. Yeah, Belknap. That's Main Street. Okay, we have gotten every trailhead except for the opening one at where we usually start at Vienna. Oh, yeah. The trail was better back there from Belknap. Through Karnak and the wetland center. Forgot how rough it is through this section at points. It's not terrible. But there's some rough spots and some gravel, pure gravel areas. I found this hill very interesting coming down. Well, I definitely won't make it back there by 3:30. If they close at 3:30, then we're out of luck. If they close at 4, I might make it by that. I will get home at a decent time. Get home in time to feed my doggies. My doggies eat between 5 and 6. This looks like it's a little 231 mile marker there. This is like an observation area here. It looks like there's a marker of some sort. What's this? All hunters must sign in and out and report harvest. Okay, so this is for hunting season. This is where the hunters their entry point. I think we still have about 6 miles to go. We are on 4 bars, so we're good. Yeah, we've gone 15 and 7 is 22 miles. There's a way in and out. Now this is... No, okay, it's not the waterway. There was one waterway that was completely... Oh, this is the waterway that's possibly problematic. Looking down there, seeing all that stuff that's... Seeing all that stuff that is caked up there at these bridges. Kind of looks like danger at some point. I don't know. Oh, look at this. I think I found several things. When I come back, it won't just be just a trail. What's prohibited? Let's see, it says motor vehicles prohibited. Okay, so this is a hiker-biker trail. So there's another option, something else to do. We come back here because I'm figuring I'm gonna have to come back to get my sticker. I earned it. Let's see, this is my 4th trip to the Vienna, well, to the Tunnel Hill Trail. It's the 3rd time to Vienna, where I've stopped, and then the other time I drove all the way up to Stoneford and then rode the northernmost part of the trail and then on past to the El Dorado extension. I hope that's not a tick. If I get a tick, I'd rather get them on my legs than drop down and get other places. I can't get to them if they're on my back. So this here is probably another one of those hunter all hunters must sign in. Yeah, this is another motor vehicles prohibited. Ooh, even bikes on this one. It's no bikes. So I've seen several people buy bikes specifically for hunting because figure they can get deeper into places than they can on foot. I don't know. Yeah, there it's no bikes. So that's interesting just based on, that was rough. Unprotected crossing, as in no crossbars to come down. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a posted speed limit on here. I'm moving a little faster than I usually do. I usually ride at 14. But there's no one here. I've seen that one biker just a while back going the other way. And I don't remember going down if I don't remember seeing anyone. But it's wide open, so I don't have a problem going 17, 18 miles an hour. It is a bit rough when you hit a bumpy patch, though. The faster you're going. Heron Pond. Restaurant and winery. Huh. Heron Pond. Oh. Here comes a deer. Look at that. It's running. It's running away from. There's a motorcycle coming. Well, that's the best. A four-wheeler and a poor deer was scared out of its wits. A motorcycle and a four-wheeler. But thanks to them, that's the best view of a deer I have had. on camera. I wonder how well that will come out. It's kind of strange. The deer was safe. I thought it had gone into the corn. And I was like, well, it's safe now. And then it popped back out. So that's kind of the scary part about them, where they can be dangerous. Especially when you're on a bike, but even a car, you know, they get scared and do something weird and run into the car. Or like that was scared by one item and they're running another way, and if it was a busier area, a car coming another direction. Yeah, I feel better going uphill on this rocky path than I did going down it. I've got the knobby tires. They're not the greatest for thickness, you know, stock tires, but pretty good for gravel road. Look at that. It was actually two creeks meeting up, and then we got the overflow over here. Yeah, with the helmet cam, I've got the softball helmet on, and it's just a little bit too tight. I start to feel it after 20-something miles. Gone 18 and 7 is 25 miles so far. Let's see, what does that put us at on the bike? 0.7 miles away from 350. Yeah, this is a pretty good incline here. Yeah, I remember coming down at this. Maybe the biggest hill on this whole trail. They really did a good job when they made this so many years back for the train to get it level and to come down such a steep grade so gradually. Got some rough. Oh. rough patches. Really, I think we passed the worst of it. There we go. It's 3:42. Yeah, we definitely passed the 3:30 mark. I don't even know if we'll make it there by four and put the bike away. Whether it'll make a difference. That place is open to 4. I highly doubt it. That's kind of my last hope that it's still open. It is a little bit more used, quite a bit more used than that wetland center at the end of the trail. I mean, there's nobody there. They had accommodations for larger groups, though. Here's a mile marker. $2.27. I think by that we've got 2 miles to go. Yeah, I'm just in get her done mode now. Get back to the car, get home, feed the dogs, make some supper. Yeah, supper's gonna be easy tonight. So we had pizza yesterday at our Bible meetings, and we got the leftover. So we've got pizza for supper. So all I gotta do is pop it in the oven. I just hit 400, put on 0, put it in, and basically on the preheat mode. And by the time it's up to 400, it's good, crispy. 375 might do it. Yeah, supper's made for tomorrow night as well. I already have tacos made. I'll just have to warm up meat and shells for tomorrow night. So I'm good for 2 nights. Have to get some meat out for Wednesday. I've got a little bit of hamburger meat in there. It's been in a bit. And I went ahead and ate a couple pieces of pizza for lunch. So I decided, yeah, there's 4 bites there. I'm just gonna make that dog treats. Come back from a long ride like this, give them a reward. So they're gonna get a bite of beef and cheese. They will like that. And then I'll have 2 more bites. Or maybe after Wednesday's ride, 226. So we're about a mile plus away, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday probably go back to carnivorous ways. Just cook some Bubba burgers. I call them Bubba burgers. Usually make them 3/4 to 3/4 pound or more with some cheese and salt and red peppers, and that's supper for Wednesday night. That'll be good. 3/4 pound works if I eat quarter pounder and a 1/4 pound of beef and a 1/3 pound of turkey for lunch. I could thaw up more taco meat depending on how the salad's doing. I always end up, problem is when I make a salad, I end up not using it all. Need tacos twice to use the bulk of it. We could make a salad tonight with the pizza. Would probably help the digestion of that pizza. Yeah, if you weren't hungry already, I'll help make you hungry. I am not hungry. Just what's coming to mind is food, because that's what's next. When I get home, and I fed the hummies already. I filled up 3 feeders this morning and made some more feed, so they're good. Mile marker 225, so we're closing in on Vienna. So we're gonna go to the station this time, yeah, whatever you call it, and get that last picture. I didn't park at the park this time. I parked at Dairy Queen, actually. Speaking of food, I parked at Dairy Queen. I think I see the end of the road. Yeah, I saw a car go by. I think that's... Yeah, we're about there. 3:52. Even if it's 4 o'clock, we're not going to make it by the time we load up the bike. $4:30, we got it. I doubt it's 4:30. I doubt it's 4. But they were open to 3:30 there, so that's kind of park services. That's probably their general time is 3:30. We're about to find out. We're gonna call this a video.